Good day, everybody. Bernard King of My Gridiron Faith. Football back, everybody. How you guys doing today? Here to blitz you guys with the NFL news. Let's go ahead and get to the meat of things. Now, of course, you don't know. In case you don't know, you know now. The Cowboys have franchise tagged George Pickens, but this is a tag and trade situation, meaning that they tagged him and they can trade him away. Maybe for some draft picks or another player, or what have you. Now, and things of that nature. Now, speaking of which, of trades and draft picks and things of that nature, moving on to the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears will not get compensatory picks for 2026 and 2027 NFL draft because of Ian Cunningham being the general manager, becoming the general manager of the Atlanta Falcons, and the NFL has a clause in place where if there's a hiring of a minority individual, i.e. be a head coach or front office staff, they would get compensatory picks. But because Ian Cunningham is a general manager, he has a non-primary football executive role, even though, he's basically mid-management when it comes to that and what have you. But Matt Ryan is president of football operations because Ian Cunningham did not get that job, but he's a GM. Matt Ryan is the primary football executive, so therefore the Bears will not get compensatory picks for that. So that's pretty much the information for that, things of that nature. Now, speaking of the Bears, they have hired, I would say promoted Chris Taylor, former passing game coordinator for the Bears. He has been promoted to offensive coordinator. So congratulations on that. So he's the official offensive coordinator of the Chicago Bears. Now, speaking of the Bears, continuing on with the Bears, right? The state of Iowa has introduced a bill, Senate File 2252 SF 2252, to build a $1 billion stadium, and they're pretty much coming out in their own pocket with it to lure the Bears. The Bears trying to get a new stadium, and the governor Pritzker, he kind of tripping right now. He in his ways, but they're trying to get another stadium, and the city of Chicago don't want to do it, or they dragging their feet. So Indiana and Iowa have introduced bills and legislations on building a new stadium to just try to lure the Bears to those states or what have you. Now, moving on, Florida representative, GOP representative Randy Fine is wants a probe launched against NBC and the NFL for bad money. It was alleged that he was using the F word in Spanish and encouraging kids to do cocaine. So maybe a probe may come down or what have you from the SEC. That's the news I have for you guys. You guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Peace out. Holla.